I've been having a little trouble with anxiety, so my psychologist suggested I do this. He's a real asshole. Anyway, we're in New York City, everybody. I don't know if you're aware of this, but they say that this is the greatest city in the greatest country on earth. This is it. This is the best we could do. It smells, doesn't it? Doesn't it smell? There's human beings just lying on the street. And this is as good as we can do. And the thing is, when you walk around New York, I don't get the sense that everybody feels like there's nowhere else they'd rather be. You know? You don't see people driving around like, what a lovely little drive in the city. Where else on earth would I rather be? They look like they want to get the fuck out of here. You'd think that they were fleeing a nuclear attack. Hey, fuck you! I gotta get out of here! And it's this anger, it takes some getting used to. You move to the city and you think, God, there's so many people here, I'm gonna meet all these different people, it's gonna be great. But there's no people here. There's only people in my way. And they're not really people at all. They're obstacles. I gotta get by them, on the street. I gotta nudge them in the subway. I gotta step over them. These aren't future friends. These are adversaries. But I like living here, I do. I live in the East Village. Yeah. Which is like kind of a cool place to live. All the hipsters are there. I'm like a big loser compared to it, but I do the best I can. But like the thing about the East Village is it gets better, but people kind of complain about it like it gets worse, which is I think the thing with everything. It gets better, but it gets worse. Like, I don't know if you've ever noticed, but all the nostalgia that people have for the violent, dangerous past of New York City. Like, every time I'm down in the East Village and I'm walking on like Avenue B, like I'll be with some guy who used to live there in the 80s and he'll be like, man, 20 years ago, you wouldn't walk down this street. Nothing but drug dealers and whores. It was beautiful. It was a place to live, It was home. Now look at it. Good restaurants. A lot of bars. Makes me sick. It's disgusting. But I just think that's the way it is. Things get better, but they get worse. New technologies just bring new annoyances that we never even thought of. You're just like, well, that's kind of convenient, but also really annoying now. I used to not have to deal with that, and now I do. Thank you. Like, I had a friend, he was complaining to me about that I left a message on his cell phone. He's like, what the fuck, man? Every time you call, I don't answer, you leave a message. I'm sorry, No, what the fuck? All right, I gotta open it up, I gotta dial my security code, press 1 to listen, 7 to immediately delete. That shit takes time. What the fuck did you call for anyway? Well, I just wanted to wish you happy birthday. Say I hope you had a great day, but, that's my fault. I apologize for that. It was totally inexcusable. But along these lines, things get better, they get worse. Like, I feel like the cable company takes a little too much shit, And I get it. They tell you 12 to 6, so they show up at 8. They make you wait all goddamn day. I get it. But come on. High definition, DVR, wireless internet. I'm talking porn, people. Huh? You want to masturbate to magazines? I don't think so. Jesus Christ. So you gotta wait 12 to 6? They give you an excuse to take a day off. What else do these people have to do for you? And the thing about the cable company is that every time something breaks down, people are like indignant. They can't believe it, The DVR doesn't work, the wireless internet is out. What the fuck? I can't believe this shit ever works. Like, wireless internet, maybe no one seems to be shocked by this. I'm still stunned. Like, where is it? There's no wires here. It shoots in your computer from the air. You're just sitting there and it's like... I mean, what's the best thing you ever thought of? The best thing I ever just came up with was like smoking pot out of an apple. And I don't mean to poo-poo that discovery, because that was a big day. That was like, nobody had to tell me how to do this. That's good. It gives it that little apple flavor that I had never experienced before. But speaking of new technology, am I the only one masturbating to Facebook? Is that just me? I don't feel good about this, I'm not gonna lie. I feel awkward about it. Like I see girls who are on my profile and I'm like, hi. But every girl's page has like bikini pictures, the pimps and hoes party they went to. I'm always looking at these things like, is this all right? Do they know I'm looking at this? They can't tell, can they? And in fact, I've started following, some of their pages and I'm like waiting for it. I follow for like a whole summer, wedding, birthday party. Don't you go to the fucking beach? You ever go to a pool? For God's sakes, bring a camera! I've turned into like an art critic too with this whole situation. I'm like, I'm looking at pictures, I'm like, a little grainy, that one. This one's nice, but I don't like the composition. It's a little, her ass is kind of concealed there. Not enough cleavage. But it kind of has brought me this idea. I'm just thinking, there's a lot of these blogs, I don't know if you've ever seen them. I've only read about them, I don't know all about them, but they show like upskirts and bikinis of like celebrity stuff, It's, the engine that drives the American way of life. Are these celebrity blogs. If I don't get to see Jennifer Aniston bending over when she's on vacation, I think America loses. But so I thought it would be kind of a nice business venture to just take this sort of Facebook phenomenon to the next level. And, just start one that's like yourfriendsareHot.com. So you just kind of scour the whole situation there and just like, new Jennifer Williams, like, that girl you wanted to fuck in junior year and never got a chance to. Well, I followed her, and so I have a picture of her. Because I don't know, every girl that's on my Facebook is either a girl I did sleep with or wanted to. It's kind of like a yellow pages of all my boners. I'm like, well, that one was junior year, European history. Oof. Jeans, that one was a doozy. But I really feel like I shouldn't be saying this because somebody's gonna put it up and I'm gonna lose out. Well, that's my time, everybody, sorry. Oh man,